It's the first time I've heard of it in Russia. If you don't want to serve in the army, you can choose to go to the countryside and become a civil servant for a few years. So these three boys came to Beetle village. Since then, the village has been bustling with activity. A Russian version of the countryside love story began.
Hey, Moscow boys, come on over. Let's go.
After the sergeant assigned the three men to their posts, they went on duty, but the courier's first job was to make a big mistake. The police chief sent him to give pensions to every old man in the village. The first lady had finished counting the money. She wanted the courier to carry her drunken grandfather. So the money bag left on the bench was stolen. The courier ran off without saying anything. The first thing he did was to call the police, but the sheriff didn't take his time. He didn't panic. He even threw him the pistol to fix it. Let him solve the problem by himself. The one who stole the money is designated to be from the village. As long as the courier stood guard at the only kiosk, waiting for them to come to spend money, he could catch the bag thief. That courier, who had never touched a gun before, arrived at the kiosk. The courier put the gun on the cash register. He followed the owner's wife into the room. But it wasn't long before the gun was stolen from the register, along with 3 bottles of vodka from the shelf. The courier rushed back to the sheriff's house. He told the sheriff that the gun was missing too. This time the sheriff wasn't as calm as before. He got dressed quickly. He asked the courier some questions. Then he sighed and sat her down again. The courier was puzzled. Why wasn't the sheriff in a hurry? Think about it with your head. It's a gun that's missing. Sooner or later, he's going to shoot. We'll just wait for it to go off. Sit down. This boy is the computer teacher. He's borrowing computers from everywhere. They say the only computer in the village is the painter's. And the artist has spent his whole life painting nude men on horses. He's been worried that he won't have a new model for years. So the artist traded the computer for a model. At that moment, 2 men walked up to D.H. Jones' house, who had just been released from prison, but he had stopped doing bad things. He didn't want to talk to them. They showed D.H. Jones their stolen pistols. He ignored them. They even fired a couple of shots. The police said to the courier, "Hear me, I told you to just wait. Let's go and catch them." They followed the sound of gunshots and retrieved the gun and the money bag. They were afraid of being arrested by the sheriff. They said they found the money and the gun. When they picked up the gun at the kiosk, they took some selfies in the process. D.H. Chung turned his head after hearing that. After the sheriff educated the 2 men, he saw that D.H. Chung was not very happy. He wanted to comfort him, and D.H. Chung also asked the doubts in his heart. The sheriff's gun was stolen from the kiosk. D.H. Chung's fiancée, the kiosk owner's wife, where did she go with the sheriff? He saw that the sheriff was not dressed properly, and his face was flushed.
Я не понял. Ты что, мою жену трахаешь? Правда? Убью!